everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to declutter my eyeshadow palettes. Yep, I don't foresee purchasing any more eyeshadow for a while. So I got my last new palette in just yesterday. I haven't even shown you guys yet, but I'm going to go ahead and declutter. Those of you who don't know, I'm going to be moving in a few months, so it's time to really be cutthroat, somewhat. I say that, I don't know how cutthroat I'll be, and then that way after I move I can start collecting new items. That's the way I'm looking at it. And while I'm doing this, I am using my new my makeup inventory book to list everything in here, to list my makeup into, so I'll have it. I'll show you. See, I've started writing lists down. So if you're interested in this notebook, I have it for sale on Amazon and I'll put the link down below. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take, I've got a lot of eyeshadows right here in front of me. I mean, well, everything. Got them all here. So I'm going to go ahead and separate these out by the cosmetic companies, and then we'll start from there. So I will be right back. Okay guys, let's get started. I've divided up part of them because I have a lot of palettes. Let's start with, I have just a few BH Cosmetics here. Move things out of the way if I can. Give me some room here. I'm going to start with these two. I have the Supernova palette and the Galaxy Chic. These are old. These were sent to me by a dear friend who has passed away. And I don't know if I will use these again. Last time I checked, let's open one up. Last time I checked, they were performing great. But they feel a little dry. It looks okay. It looks alright. But no matter what, I'm just going to hang on to them. And so, I am keeping these two. They will just always stay in my collection. I have a few like that. Not many, but I have a few that have an attachment that I just want to hang on to. So there we go. And I don't know where I'm going to put all these. Okay, let's put you back here. Next, these are also BH Cosmetics that I recently purchased not that long ago. This is the Mimosa palette. That is pretty, and I have yet to really play with it. I think I used it once. It's a beautiful summer palette though, so yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. I like those colors. And then the other one I purchased was the Romantic Nomad palette. And those are pretty. They are smaller pans than I was expecting. They're tiny, but that's fine. But there's some pretty colors in here, so hanging on to that. So those are not going anywhere. Next, let's do my Tarte. They're right here. I used to have a lot more Tarte. I thought I did. But yeah, here we go. So this used to be my absolute favorite palette, my Tartelette in Bloom. And I used it in a project pan, attempting to use it up. I did do a lot of damage with that one, and I am going to now declutter it. I don't wear it anymore. They stopped performing as good as they did when it was new. So its time is up. It has a 12-month shelf life, and I know I've had this quite a few years. So goodbye Tartelette in Bloom. I will not be replacing this palette. That time is past. So next I have the Tarte Icy Bitch palette. This one was a limited edition, and it has these beautiful blues. I think for now I'm going to hang on to this because I do. You know what? We're going to look at something right now. I have a Jeffree Star Blue Blood. Let's see the battle of the blues. There's the Blue Blood, and here's the Icy Bitch. Let me look at them. And I do believe I am making this decision now. I'm going to keep Jeffree Star. I'm going to declutter this palette. Yeah. The Tartelette in Bloom palette, I'm going to trash. But the Icy Bitch, I will pass on. Next, I have the Tarte Dream Big palette. I never used this palette. I have barely used it. Barely used it, but there it is. I think I'm going to declutter it. Next, I have the Tartelette Toasted palette. This one I'm going to keep. I'm going to hang on to this one. So yeah, I'm going to keep Tartelette Toasted. Let's stick it back here. I have the Tartelette Pro palette. Everything's going to get cleaned and listed. I think since I am decluttering so much Tarte, this really got me thinking. Here it is. I don't know how good the light is here, but that's the palette. I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to look at it because I also have, this is a limited edition palette. It's from a couple Christmases ago, I think. It's the Tarte Winter Glam. It's the Winter Glam palette. And I love this palette. Winter Wonder Glam. That's the name of it. Winter Wonder Glam. Look at that. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to look at these two side by side. The Tarte Pro is almost all matte with 4 shimmers. Okay, I'm keeping them both. I'm going to keep both of these Tartes. So there we go. Yeah, I used to have a lot of Tarte palettes, and they are dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. So there we go. That's staying. I'm gonna go ahead. Since I did the Blue Blood of Jeffree Star, I'll show you the other Jeffree Star palette I have is the Cremated palette, and I got this recently. It was sent to me by a subscriber because I really wanted it, and I'm keeping it. So I'm keeping both of these Jeffree Star palettes. Don't fall. Alright, so I've decluttered 3 so far. Let's go ahead and do my Too Faced, because again, I used to have a lot more Too Faced than I do now. I have the Sweet Peach palette. It still smells. I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to hang on to it. Let me swatch it real quick. Swatch one. Let's see how it's performing. It's feeling a little rough though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's performing as well. Where's the white? I'm being cutthroat, people. Make room for the new, right? Out with the old, in with the new. They do feel a little rough. That still looks nice. The mattes are not performing as well as they used to. I can't believe what I'm about to say. I'm going to declutter my Sweet Peach palette. Yep. it's going away. I remember how hard it was to get this. But its time has come and gone. Next, I have the gingerbread palette. This I am keeping. There we go. I love it. That one's staying. I have the pumpkin spice palette, and this one is staying as well. So I've got those two. And I have these three. I forgot what this collection was called. But it's all fruit themed. So this one's my favorite of the three. It's the pineapple. I love this one. I'm going to keep it. Now, here is the berry one. That's pretty. Okay, I'm going to keep the berry. And then this one is the papaya. Yeah, I'm going to keep all three. Just need to use them more. All right. I'm shocking myself, okay? Here I have some, where I have a couple. I have some busy art. I have Golden Hour. I'm going to open this up. I remember this was always so hard to open. Yeah, this is pretty. So this is Golden Hour by Viseart. I'm keeping that. And this one is Tryst. Yep, I'm going to keep that. Here we go. Okay, I have a couple Ace Beaute. This is the Grandiose palette. That is very pretty. Oh, let me see. And then I have the Scarlet Dusk palette. And this is it. I think I'm definitely going to keep Scarlet Dust. There's some unique shades in it. Man, I think I'm gonna declutter the Grandiose palette. Oh gosh, I can't believe I'm doing that. I am. I'm gonna give it to my niece though. She will really enjoy that. Okay, I have a couple of Dominique Cosmetics. I have Celestial Thunder. I never wear these. I keep them because they're the only Dominique Cosmetics I have. This is Sweater Weather. I do like this purple. That's a beautiful purple. Okay, I'm keeping Sweater Weather. And Sweater Weather. But what am I going to do with Celestial Thunder? Let's do some swatches. That's pretty, but I've got that in so many palettes. Let's do this Mystic Ice. How often do I wear that color? Not often. Let's look at this. That barely shows up. Okay. Celestial Thunder is going away. Yay. I'm being cutthroat. Okay. Now I have a pile of ones that I think I just have singles of. So I have Winky Luxe, the Kitten palette. And I remember really liking this palette. I use this one a lot. That's pretty. That's pretty dual chrome. That is a pretty dual chrome. They still feel great. That's a pretty pink. That's a real pretty pink. Okay, I'm keeping Winky Luxe. Look how those are pretty. I just need to use them. Pull it out and continue using it. Okay, now this is my last Juvia's Place, the Zulu by Juvia. I kept it because of those bright shades, but as you can see, I have not touched this. This one I am going to list in my Mercari. I'm going to sell that on Mercari. No need to keep it. I kept it because it's the only Juvia's place I had left, but I'm not a huge fan of Juvia's place. Okay, I've got Nabla, the Secret Palette. This, I remember, I really, really like this palette. Do I still feel the same way about it? Do I feel the same way? I have so many palettes that I really do not give them as much attention as they need. I'm going to get rid of this Secret Palette. Can you believe that? Oh, it's one of my favorites. But yeah, I think I will clean it up and sell it on my Poshmark as well. Not Poshmark. I'm not selling it on Poshmark. I'm selling it on Mercari. Okay, I have this little Pat McGrath my friend Aiden sent me, and I'm keeping it. I haven't played with them enough, but she had received it and this one broke, and so they replaced it for her. Look at that, how pretty. So she asked me if I wanted the one she had pressed back, and I said yes. Look at that. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Alright. This I got in my Beautylish Lucky Bag last year. The Tom Ford Quad. Believe it or not, I have no plans to buy a Lucky Bag this year. I'm not in the headspace for a Lucky Bag because you get things, you don't know what you're getting. And I rather right now spend my money on what I know I'm getting. How do you open this? I don't know if I remember how. I don't even know if I have opened it. Oh, it just pulls open. I haven't played with this enough. I need to. That's a topper. That pink is pretty. If I'm going to be truthful, it's not a favorite. I think I'm going to list it on my Mercari. I'm not going to keep it. It's just not a favorite. Well, take these out. Yep. I don't care for it. Oh, it's got the cover in here and everything. I'm just. There we go. Yeah. Wow. I just don't want to pack up all this stuff. Next, I have the Kevin Kwan Jewel Pop. My friend Aiden also gave me this one. And I don't ever play with it. That is gorgeous, though. Look at that. Oh, I should just play with it. Look, this is definitely me. Okay, I'm keeping it. I just need to get it out and use it. I just need to get it out and use it. Let me grab another one. Okay, I have a Smith & Colt. I got this in a box, subscription box. And it is pretty. It is. But I'm going to give it to my niece Emily. Those would look pretty on her, like on her wedding day. I don't use it. Next, this is from Lovelux Beauty. I have fallen in love. This is the only Lovelux Beauty I have. These are amazing. This is an indie brand, and this is going nowhere. In fact, I should get some more. Their shadows are really nice. So, keeping that. This is my only Kylie Jenner. Here's some money, baby. And I love this. I love these colors. Love them, love them, love them. So, I am keeping this. Okay. Here is my Milani. The only Milani I have. It's the Beautiful Nightmare palette. Now, I did the 31 days of October. And I used this palette and I didn't care for it. I know. I didn't like how the shadows performed. So I'm going to get rid of it. It's going away. Next, I have the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow palette. Let's take a look. These are pretty shades, but do I have these in other palettes? Yeah, I'm going to sell this on Mercari. I'm going to clean it up and sell it. Yep, I'm not going to keep it. I have my LA Splash Golden Gatsby palette. I really enjoyed this palette. I really, really did. I love those shades. But when I used it, the last time I used it, I made a mental note. These are not performing well anymore. I think they've hit their expiration, so I'm unfortunately going to trash this one. They look pretty, and I'm not going to stick my finger in them. They're going away. They're just going away. I have this is just my Z palette with my singles, and I'm just keeping all of them. They're not in my way, so. Alright, I'm going to put these away, and I will be back with the next bunch. So far, I've decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 palettes. Woo. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I have 2 KVD, they're Kat Von D. I've got the Shade and Light Contour, the eye palette. I am keeping that. It's one of my favorites. So, yeah, keeping that. And I have, this was a limited edition. This is the Divine palette in honor of the actor Divine. I wear this a little bit, especially around Halloween. I'll use it, or some of the colors sometimes. But this is a piece I'm going to always keep. It's going to be like a collector's piece. I don't have a lot like that. But this is one I am planning on keeping and not decluttering, even when it goes bad and it doesn't perform anymore. I'm going to hang on to that one. So there we go. That's my 2 Kat Von D. And I have 2 Lunar Beauty. It's Moonspell Volume 1 and 2. I'm not going to open them up, but those are going nowhere. Alright, let's do, I've got Alamar. I have 2 Alamar Cosmetics. These are the Reina del Caribe, Volume 1 and 2. Here is Volume 1. There we go. It's very pretty. And here is Volume number 2. Number 2 has got a mirror in it. Volume 1 does not. Oh, I have rarely used this. But I'm going to keep it. I need to use that. The Volume 1 I really, really enjoyed, so I just need to use some more. That's why I'm getting rid of a lot of my palettes, so I will use more. I don't know if I'll be decluttering anything else, truthfully, but I'll show you what else I've got. Here's my Natasha Denona. I have only one large palette. It is the Safari palette. And I got it because of it's an all matte palette. And I do enjoy really nice mattes. I know I wear a lot of shimmer, but I love my mattes to go with the shimmer. And I am keeping that. Natasha. And then I have this, I guess the medium size. It's the Coral palette. I got this in a Beautylish lucky bag. I'm going to keep it. And then I have the minis. I have the Mini Retro, the Mini Lila, the Mini Glam, and the Mini Star. And I am going to keep all of those. There we go. So, like I said, I don't know how much decluttering because I'm down to my favorite brands. Next, I have ColourPop. And I am still shocked by the lack of ColourPop palettes I have. It just amazes me. This I actually got when ColourPop first started coming out with the pressed singles. They didn't even have a palette back when I got this. And these are 4 shades I chose. And I'm going to keep them. And I've got, when you purchase 4, you got this container. So this is before they even had made a palette. And so, yeah, we'll keep those. I have this Sweet Talk palette. And I do really like this. I know a lot of people do not like the glitters in them. I don't mind glitter, personally. So I'm going to hang on to this. I'll hang on to that. Okay, now I've got these. I've got Aura and Out. This one has spring greens in it and some blue. I'm going to leave it open to look at right here. I got Ooh La La. Ooh, there's a, I have a pan coming out of Ooh La La. You see that? Ooh La La. That's pinks. I've got In a Trance. There's In a Trance. I have Miss Bliss. There's Miss Bliss. And Honey. There we go. I'm definitely keeping Honey. Wow. I think, let me pull out my Sweet Talk palette. Sweet Talk, Miss Bliss. Miss Bliss is lighter. Man. Okay, I'm gonna keep them all. I'm just, let me look at this Ooh La La again. I think I can let Ooh La La go. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna keep this one. This was the Aura and Out. I like those colors of green. And then I've got In a Trance. I have pinks, I have purples, and I have blues. I'm gonna declutter In a Trance. Wow. So I'm down to just 4 palettes and then some singles. Wow. Alright, unbelievable. So I'm up to 15 decluttered so far. Next, let's do my Urban Decay, and I can tell you they're not going anywhere. The Urban Decay Smoky palette, I'm keeping that. Urban Decay Cherry, keeping that. Urban Decay Honey, keeping that. Urban Decay 3 palette. I did get rid of my Tartelette in Bloom, and this reminds me of it, so definitely keeping that. And then my Urban Decay Born to Run, which is one of my absolute favorite palettes. There we go. Keeping all of those. Let's move on to Anastasia. I have not purchased an Anastasia palette in a while. I haven't purchased at all a lot of things in a while. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I just have felt overwhelmed with the amount of makeup I have. When I worked cosmetics, I didn't own as much makeup as I have now. I have the Master Palette by Mario. This was limited edition. I know a lot of people are trying to get their hands on it. Do I need to keep this or should I sell it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Charlie. The cat chimed in. I don't know. Oh, it's well loved. I have used it, but I haven't touched it in a while. Wow. I don't have a particular attachment to this palette. But maybe a collector would want it. You know what? Goodbye. Master Palette by Mario. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. It's gone. Wow. Alright. So I'm 16 palettes down. Riviera. Let's get real here. This has some very pretty brights in it. Very pretty brights. Let me look at this Seychelles. Oh, okay. One swipe of that and that's enough to make me keep this palette. Yeah, okay. Keeping you. Subculture. I bought this after the fact. After people complained about how it performed. Here's the colors. It is very powdery. I did like it. This one hit hard pan, and it's, let's see, electric. Okay. Let's see. That still looks pretty good, doesn't it? All Star. Wow. But I don't normally wear these shades. I'm going to declutter Subculture. Goodbye. Wow. 17 palettes down. Anastasia Sultry. This one I'm keeping. I really like this one. It's not going anywhere. Another limited edition. Carly Bible. A lot of these are limited edition, not really. I like this one. I just need to use it more. Yeah, I'm keeping Carly Bible. Okay. That blue stained my finger. Can't get the blue off my finger. Soft Glam. Here are the shades. Wow, what am I going to do? Fairy. That's pretty, but I have that in other palettes. Rose Pink. That's pretty. Sultry. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm keeping Soft Glam. Yeah. You're staying. Norvina. I love these shades. I knew I'm keeping that one. And then Modern Renaissance I'm keeping. I love these shades. Alright. Now, I know I'm not going to declutter anymore because we're down to Huda. And Huda is my favorite. I say I'm not going to declutter anymore though. I might declutter a little one. I don't know. So I have decluttered 17 palettes so far. Let's start with the small ones. I don't know, I might declutter. We'll see. Let's see. I've got the Smoky Obsessions palette. This is what it looks like. That one is just not speaking to me anymore. That's pretty. Oh, look at that silver. Okay, I'm gonna keeping. All right, Coral Obsessions. I have hardly used this. I'm gonna declutter Coral Obsessions. I can't believe I'm getting rid of a Huda, but I don't wear it, so I'm not gonna keep it. I have Gemstones. Okay, this is going nowhere. I'm keeping Gemstones. Oh, purple. That's gorgeous. These are all... Oh, look at that blue. Yeah, no. Staying. Staying, staying. Okay. Wild Jaguar. I am keeping Wild Jaguar. I really love this shade in the middle. Look at that. Gorgeous. Yep. Staying. Okay. Purple Haze. I got the Purple Haze one. Yep, I'm keeping that. Love those shades. Pastel Rose. I didn't care for the pastel palettes. That one in the center is pretty, but it's not worth keeping. Pastel Rose is going away. I don't wear it. Okay, the nude in medium. That is very pretty. Keeping that. So I am missing some. I might have to go find them. Here is the Huda Obsessions in purple. Keeping that. I know I have red and green. I think I've pulled them out. They might be on my makeup desk. I know I have red and green. I'm keeping those as well. So, and then the neon. I don't ever wear these, but they are bright shades, and I'm going to hang on to them because I decluttered other bright shades. So if I'm going to have any bright shades, I want them to be Huda. All right, now the big palettes. I'm going to do these in order. Order of age, okay? Let's see. Oh, I might mess up in the middle because I don't remember which was which. So, forgive me if I do them out of order near the end, but okay. We are starting with the Rose Gold edition. This is the original, the OG Rose Gold. And with the Huda large palettes, I've become a collector. So I am, of course, keeping this. That's the original. And then I got in a mystery bag from Huda. I got the remastered Rose Gold and decided to keep it. There are some shade differences. Not a lot, but there are some. So I'm keeping both. So I have the original and the remastered. There we go. This is actually the first Huda palette I ever purchased, and it was the Desert Dusk palette. And this is what made me fall in love with the brand. Look at that. Yep, keeping. Now I'm a little fuzzy about what came when, so forgive me if I'm out of order. Mercury Retrograde. Oh, I love this. Love this palette. Love these shades. Keeping. The Huda New Nudes palette. Love these. I love them all. There we go. I'm going to hide this one. The Naughty palette. Look. Love, love. And then I got this yesterday. I told you I was going to get it. I got the Rose Quartz palette. I was going to get it after Christmas, but I changed my mind. There we go. I haven't even stuck my finger in it. Brand new, not swatched, not touched. Just looked at. And that is going nowhere. So that is all of my eyeshadows. And I can't believe that I decluttered 19 palettes out of my collection. 19. That's a lot for me. I usually don't declutter that much. I'm cutting it down to the ones I actually really like and the ones I need to use. So yeah, wow. I'll put the numbers here, how many I have left, because I don't remember how many I started with. I have it written down, so I will put the numbers down below. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.